SHUYOKAI is
awakening.
I can't explain it in any other way other than joyous.
Sometimes tiring.
Challenge.
Light.
Gives you a lot of energy.
Joyous, I think.
SHUYOKAI is love. Tons and tons of love.
SHUYOKAI is the Tenrikyo spiritual development course held annually at the Tenrikyo Mission headquarters in America. It is a course for those who seek to learn about the basic teachings of Tenrikyo. Held over a 4-week period, the course consists of activities and lectures where students can learn how they can implement the teachings in their daily lives.
SHUYOKAI is an opportunity to come and start learning more in depth the teaching of Tenrikyo.
SHUYOKAI is important because it really does offer the basics of the Tenrikyo teachings.
We are able to learn the teachings of God the Parent.
It's kind of like the first step.
We can study or learn more Tenrikyo teachings in depth.
It's basically learning everything we need to spread the teachings.
I came to SHUYOKAI because, kind of personal reasons.
I wanted to get closer to God. I want to understand about a lot about the faith.
I wanted to spiritually develop, to find the deeper understanding of the teachings.
I basically felt lost. I stopped doing the Tenrikyo stuff, like going to Ostome, maybe through going on the path of Tenrikyo, I could go and live a joyous life.
I was a bit away from the faith for past 1.5 years also. So yeah, I just realized that, this is the path that I should follow.
I have been away from Tenrikyo for a while. I tried to go to the monthly service at local fellowship in Australia, but I think I was kind of being away from Tenrikyo for a while.
People would always ask me, what religion do you believe in? I'm like, Tenrikyo. And then they'd always say, what do you believe in, Tenrikyo? And I'm like, we believe in a joyous life. But that's as far as I could bring it.
I hope to find a lot of teaching knowledge
so that I can relay those teachings to all the followers and my friends.
Introduce that to people, to my children, my family, to others.
Each day starts at the break of dawn.
We all wake up at 5:30 in the morning, kind of really dragging ourselves out of bed every morning to get to the morning cleanup hinokshin.
I never wake up in the morning, early morning.
I'm not a morning person.
In the back of my head, when I was cleaning and dusting, I was complaining. At the beginning, when you're not very familiar with the word and with the meaning, you think you're just doing chores. But then I learned about how a mind can get dusty, and even though it doesn't seem like it, it will pile up. So you have to clean it constantly.
It feels really good, and I feel just happy to be awake in the morning.
Soon after cleaning, students attend the morning service. Through these two activities of morning cleaning and morning service, attendees learn how to cleanse their hearts, sweep away the dusts of the mind, and the importance of having a feeling of appreciation for their daily use of their bodies.
I love going to the lectures.
I really enjoyed the classes that we had.
It really kind of completed the Tenrikyo teachings for me to the point where I could explain it to my friends and apply it in my daily life.
They put one book together called Doctrine of Tenrikyo and have different chapters, and we learn like story of origin of creation or truth of origin. We learn about Oyasama. We learn about God the Parent.
We learn about the basics of the Tenrikyo teachings and how to apply it to our own lives.
Life of Oyasama. What Oyasama went through for 50 years, we kind of learned through that book.
You learn the background of Tenrikyo teachings as well as the divine model of Oyasama, how to be able to live the joyous life in this world.
Mikagurauta is, even though it looks simple, but we kind of go over that and explain about the meaning of the song for the service, which is called Mikagurauta.
By being able to understand the meaning of the Mikagurauta, the songs of the service, I think it really makes our participation in the service much more meaningful. We're able to understand it, what we're doing, why we do these things.
The teachers really allowed us students to really express our feelings of the faith, and it was really fun.
Along with daily lectures on the principles and fundamentals of the Tenrikyo teachings, attendees also participate in hands-on classes and dealing with the service and its various components. Students learn the basics of the service, such as the hand dance, the service rituals, and the playing of the musical instruments.
It's really good to be able to spend that time devoted to learning the hand dance, and everybody learns at their own pace. In our services, we have 6 men's instruments, 3 women's instruments, and the men and women split up into their groups to be able to practice and master the instruments. It makes up the wonderful array of music that makes up the service and provides for a very joyous experience.
Even the whole faith, when you come together to do the service, it's the wholeness in one that helps.
What you have throughout these musical instruments is a moment in which every person has a role to play in coming together to be able to provide bringing their minds in unity and being able to do the service together.
One of the biggest highlights of the spiritual development course is the opportunity for attendees to engage in missionary work.
I was able to communicate with people in missionary work.
Partnered up with their fellow classmates or with experienced missionaries, students engage the world to spread the fragrance of the teachings of Tenrikyo, utilizing the knowledge and experiences gained throughout the course.
I'd go to each person and then I would tell them what I wrote down the previous day. I'd tell them about Tenrikyo, and they'd all listen, and it felt as though they felt joy. And that human connection that I felt with them just brought me so much joy.
So you have a group of people who have made that commitment to spend that 1 month to go to spiritual development course. So they're very serious about learning more about their spirituality.
We kind of learn from each other as a group, living in one roof, kind of spending our time like almost 24 hours a day.
You have a wonderful group of teachers coming together to share their experiences, to share how they came to know the faith, why the faith inspires them.
All the staff members, all the teachers, and they were just really amazing models that we were able to look up to.
As much as they're able to take back something from the instructors, I think they also learn quite a bit, a great amount from their peers as well, as they share their experiences in trying to understand and make sense of Tenrikyo teachings in their lives.
The things that I went through with all the people at SHUYOKAI, like the staff members, my fellow SHUYOKAI teammates, you know.
People around you give you so much energy.
They always look happy, and it makes me happy as well.
You have this drive to, I don't know, just wake up and then finish the day with everyone together.
And a very important avenue for us to learn about our faith is through the people around us.
By hearing everyone's experience while they're following this path, it's just the thing I never had.
Everybody in our group came together from all different places, but we're all reflections of each other. So we really learn from just being together, seeing each other every day, talking to each other.
It's amazing that God the Parent shows you through others the stuff you need to work on.
And I think it's an opportunity to kind of really think about other people also, try to help each other.
They really begin to learn about themselves, about their own faith, and they're able to explore their own spirituality in the context of living the Tenrikyo life within that 1 month period.
Oh, I have gotten so much out of SHUYOKAI.
I ended up finding a lot more than I expected.
I got to know myself.
I was able to discover a lot about the teachings that I've never known before. I was really amazed of how beautiful the teachings really were.
The most important thing that I learned was to rely on God.
Happiness isn't materialistic. It's a state of mind. You can be happy, you can be joyous with what you have. I want to share that joy with others. And that kind of feeling is what I learned from SHUYOKAI.
I have learned so many things. I was able to make many friends who is in the same faith, and that we can share opinions and experience together, and it's actually a good thing for me, I think. It actually changed my mind towards Tenrikyo.
Through taking all the classes here, I can really explain and elaborate on what Tenrikyo is about.
I can't wait to go home and show my children everything I learned.
And it makes me want to just really talk about it with other people and just really convey the teachings as much as possible.
We experience what Asama went through, as well as how we should be living in our daily life.
Those moments should really provide an anchor for your spiritual life in the years ahead.
I would love to attend this course again.
I would definitely do it again.
Of course, I'd want to do it again.
You have to come willing to absorb the teachings.
It's such a life-changing experience.
You really learn so much about the teachings.
That short 1 month that you stay here, you make so many memories. You learn so much about Tenrikyo, about yourself, about others.
Once you get to learn the real depth of the teachings, you're really, really amazed of the beauty of it.
I would definitely recommend people, other people, to come join SHUYOKAI.
A course that everyone should take.
It is important to keep the teachings in our mind all the time, constantly.
I love everything about the SHUYOKAI.
It made me a better person.
It's a really nice experience.
It kind of completed the world, my world, and just made me. I feel so happy right now. Isn't that what we all want? We all want to be happy. We all want to be joyous.